Getting a video on an Amazon product listing can make you rich, but only the exclusive on the inside really know how it's done. Until now.
Whoa. We're on a mission to rid the world of bad video.
Bye-bye.
This is the DV Show.
Target in range.
Bad video sucks.
Welcome to this edition of the DV Show podcast. My name is Brian, and we are still getting questions on product video production. It's a hot topic. I love answering questions about it. I have a lot of fun. So this week, we're focusing on product videos for Amazon, the secret world of adding videos to your listings. It's not as easy as you think. You know, that space on the left side of a product displaying a product video when you visit Amazon, it's the first spot that you and many buyers go to learn more about what's being sold. And that's not an easy space to get a video there. There are so many hoops to jump through, fine print to read, and levels to reach. Amazon knows the power video has over the buyer and doesn't give this space to just anyone. It's prime real estate that can make you rich. It's exclusive, and whoever has the intel to get into that prime spot is sure to go through the roof with sales. Everyone wants to be there, but again, it's not easy. Amazon throttles back the opportunity and makes sellers earn that space. So on this podcast, we're breaking the secret code. We're going to get into the insider secrets, break the silence, and going to risk demystifying all of the Amazon jargon you have questions about when it comes to posting videos on a listing. We compiled listener questions for this week's podcast on this hot topic and learned a lot. We have our social audio experts chiming in, and Yakov Feiglin, who's an experienced Amazon expert, is taking the risk and giving us the secret insider info to share with you, the listener. And we don't have to change his voice. This is big business for video professionals and sellers if they have this knowledge. And we're going to cover it on this podcast. Okay, with all of that said, let's start with our first question coming from Peter.
Adding videos on Amazon listings, is it actually worth the effort? After all, high-quality pictures give buyers a good deal of information about a product. Why go through the trouble with creating a video?
Peter, are you serious right now? Across the board, video greatly enhances the customer buying experience. Everyone knows this. Uploading your video on Amazon listing converts browsers into buyers and turns a stagnant listing into one that consistently converts. But before you start worrying about sky-high production costs and dwindling margins, which is probably making you hesitant to create videos, here's the good news. You don't have to spend much money or much time to add videos for all of your products. Online shoppers want the convenience of e-commerce, but it's hard to replace the experience of holding a physical product in your hand. So for many online shoppers, this type of close-up customer experience is still important. And this is where video comes in. It's as close as possible to recreating the in-person experience. Using videos on your Amazon listing communicates the value of a product in a way that static images and text just can't touch. So why is video so popular on Amazon, and why does it sell better? Well, let's get into some stats here, Peter. Many consumers prefer their product research in video form. And if you still don't believe me, let's talk about some numbers. 74% of marketers see a better return on investment with video compared to static images. 72% of customers would rather learn about a product or service with video. Cisco, they predict online videos will make up more than 82% of all consumer internet traffic by 2022, online shoppers included. And 80% of all internet traffic will be done using video by 2022 based on current estimates. Now, I'm not here to evangelize, Peter, and I'm not trying to force you to convert, But those are the facts, man. Do with them what you want and make a change to increase profits, or don't. Thanks for your question. Renee has the next question.
Is it different creating video for Amazon than other e-commerce platforms? It is obviously a different audience and very popular. Any advice or tips appreciated. Thank you for this podcast.
Thanks for your question, Renee. Amazon has criteria to meet when posting a video on a listing. Not only do they have technical requirements, but you really have to know what you're doing creatively in order to engage the many customers on Amazon. People there make buying decisions emotionally, so it's up to you to create a video that's going to pull out an emotion to create that sale. So putting up any old video in your listing that thousands and millions of people are going to see without thought or planning, that's a bad idea. That's a bad video. It's going to flop and embarrass you in many ways. Now, here to tell us more is Yakov Phelan, co-founder of PeakAMZ.com. Now, Yakov is a Amazon pay-per-click expert with more than 5 years of experience, currently overseeing millions of dollars a month in pay-per-click spending on his website. Now, Yakov, if you want to launch a product on Amazon, what are some tips and advice that you can give us when creating a video for an Amazon listing?
I'm always about, I want to get the click. If you're on the Amazon product page of the listing and you see the 6 images and then the video, I guess it's not so important to catch your audience in the first second, because they're already on the page. They've already made the click. They're already in a private audience with you. You've got their attention. So in that kind of video, you'd want to be really showing the features of the product really well, going into detail, high quality videos, zooming in, showing every little spec, every little button if it's an electronic, really showing as much as you can, because the customer has hundreds of options they can choose from. Maybe they've got something in mind. The more in detail, I don't know about 10 minutes, but I would go real detail and show everything you can as much as you can, and then try not to be too boring. But that would be for those ones. A little bit differently on the videos that come up on search results. For those ones, it can actually, there's a limit of 45 seconds on them. But one thing that is extremely important is stop the scrolling. So whereas the other video will be informational, very in-depth, this one needs to be drastic, alarming, popping in your face, and really just to stop the scroll. Stop the scroll is a common thing with all these advertisers, right?
Exactly.
People are scrolling. You need to stop
the buzzword
the scroll.
now.
So So how do you do that? How do you stop the scroll? Well, basically, you need to be different to everyone else. If everyone is on Amazon, when you look in the search results, every single thing out there is a white background and an image of the product, the main image. That's actually Amazon's rule. It must be a white background and a good image. So a classic video person who we do many kind of cheap videos for our Amazon ads, because we're just rushing all of them in right now. We're just trying to get a bunch in quick because it's a new feature. So clicks are cheap. So I'm always looking for good videographers to, quickly put together within 24 hours, a decent video, $50, that kind of thing. Those things are high demand right now. What they would do is they're like, okay, so it's not really real video. They're just kind of making animations of a bunch of images. So what they'll do is they'll just kind of go through all the images and zoom in and let them slide and kind of do basic animation. What I always tell people is go backwards. Start with the last image. If you're going to just copy the 6 images on a listing, go backwards. Usually the images work as you've got a nice main image, then a couple images that infographics shows you a little more detail, and then the next two will be lifestyle, like if it's a kitchen product showing you in use in the kitchen. So I'll tell people go backwards. Start with the lifestyle images. Show me the one with the person opening the can or whatever it is. And then go backwards, and then later you can do it wide, because you need to stop the scroll. You need to show color. You need to show, if you can, show humor, show a person. Even better, show an influencer using the product. Just be different, and be as different as you can from just a regular, boring main image on a white background. So absolutely, it's crucial to get a video on, and high quality ones, yeah, as I said, so there's two different parts. There's the one where you just want to stop the scroll, but once someone's on your listing, you can focus, and that's where your audience will probably come in more. That's where you want a high quality, top equipment as well. Really be able to zoom in and show every feature. And sure, absolutely, there should be lots of business out there for your listeners, because, as we said, it just opened up this year, I believe, maybe last year, for
Awesome.
For sponsored for brand registered sellers, and there's a million of them.
Yakov, thanks for coming on the DV Show podcast to answer Renee's question. Now, if you want to watch this entire interview and get into the nitty gritty of our conversation outside of this podcast, we have an entire 30-minute video interview chock full of awesome information about Amazon Video ready to consume. Check it out on thedvshow.com.
There seems to be so many ways to add video to my product listing on Amazon. I'm getting really confused. I have a Seller Central account and would like to add videos to certain areas and can't, while in other areas of my listing, I can. I really don't get it. Can you offer some advice on how to fix what I'm doing wrong? As a seller, I didn't think adding video was going to be so difficult and limited. Thanks in advance.
Amber, this is an awesome question. So here are the 3 places that eligible Amazon sellers can upload a video and optimize their product listing. So the first place, the prime real estate area we've been talking about, is the main image block of your product listing. The video will show at the bottom of the image thumbnails in the upper left-hand corner of the detail page. And when clicked, a video starts to play. Now, the video feature in this area is only open to professional sellers who have been approved as brand owners through Amazon Brand Registry Program, which is probably why you're having a little bit of difficulty uploading video there. But there is a workaround to this, because you also have to have a trademark. So not only do you have to have Amazon Brand Registry, you have to be applied in that, but you have to have a trademark. And there is a little hack, a little workaround. And I'm not going to tell you about it in this podcast. It's in our online workshop, Create Amazon Product Videos That Sell and Convert. We have a video from instructor Crescent Cow who shows you a secret hack on how you can add a video to your listing right now without waiting months, without having to get that trademark or enhanced brand registry. Now, there's no risk in doing this. It's not against Amazon's terms of service. And again, you don't have to wait months. So check out our workshop on thedvshow.com. Now, area 2 is where anyone can post videos to, and that's where you get video reviews from customers. Though it might take a few requests, it will not only will impress your future customers, but it might even encourage them to leave video reviews for you. And this is a good spot to do that. We have instructions on how to do this and how you can ask your customers to leave a review about your product. It's really quite simple. And again, it's in the workshop, Create Amazon Product Videos That Sell and Convert. I mean, this is a really cool workshop. It has more information than we can provide here in the limited amount of time that we have on this podcast. Now, area 3, Amber, is the related video shorts section. I mean, you notice this section under product details on an Amazon listing. It's called related video shorts. And you'll probably notice that only big brands or best-selling items have videos in this location, and that they can range from animated advertisements to unboxing and unbiased product reviews. And you're probably having difficulty posting videos here as well. But again, we have a little hack. All sellers on Amazon, third party or first party, have access to this feature, but not many know how to do it. Behind the scenes of its e-commerce powerhouse, Amazon also operates a massive web hosting service called Amazon Web Services, or AWS. And many companies and websites are hosted on this service, including all Amazon service. So when you upload a video, oh, wait a second, I'm not going to tell you this. You know, this is too detailed for the podcast. So again, go to our workshops on thedvshow.com, Create Amazon Product Videos That Sell and Convert, and we tell you all about it.
Opening the download vault now.
All right, this is the Download Vault, where we give you links to free software, cool tools, amazing discounts, and it's all exclusive to you, the DV Show listener. Every product, service, or software we mention is handpicked and guaranteed to make your product video production workflow easier and faster. Now, these links and deals are only for you, but you have to sign up to get your key, and it's free on thedvshow.com to get the goods. And again, today we have two cool products. One is called, wow, wouldn't you know, Amazon Product Video Maker. Now, Whibbits offers this product. It's easy to use, and it's a platform that helps e-commerce and direct-to-consumer brands showcase their stuff. Retail marketers can quickly create stunning product videos for Amazon that will wow audiences and drive more revenue. They have cool templates to jumpstart your creativity, and this is really quick with their templates. It'll help you go from concept to finished video in minutes, and it allows you more time to focus on other tasks for your Amazon business promotion. Cool stuff. It's in the Download Vault. All right, our other product we're offering you for the DV Show listener is called Offio. Product videos, social content, logo animations, all are made easy in this simple and powerful platform called Offio. You can create amazing content in less than 3 minutes. It's the home of the scroll-stopping content. So you want to go ahead and use this to impress your audience with stunning designs that stand out on every platform. And hey, you can even use this for Amazon. They even have a testimonial feature there that you could use. Offio, it's for free in the vault.
Ready to make your video production workflow faster and easier? Get access to these time-saving products and services on the dvshow.com's website, where you will find special links, free downloads, and special discounts on all of the great tools we mention on this podcast. Go to our website to create your own free account to learn more. Go to thedvshow.com for more details.
Stumped? Need advice? Or just looking for tips and techniques related to digital video? Visit thedvshow.com.
2 years ago, a crack film unit was sent walking by a major studio for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly purchased their own equipment, escaped from a 9-to-5 job, and fled into the indie underground. Today, wanted by TV networks across the globe, they survive by answering questions on video production issues. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can call The DV Show.
Wow, lots of things going on here at thedvshow.com. You know, if you really want to start learning more about adding videos to your Amazon product listings to cut through all of the confusion, if you really want to get a personalized workshop suited for you, the person who wants to know everything about the secret world of Amazon video, you might want to sign up for our online workshop called Create Amazon Product Videos That Sell and Convert. Now, this webinar will answer your questions on the fly and teach you what it takes to create professional, engaging video that customers and Amazon will love in less time. We have 7 experienced instructors from different media backgrounds. They're all there to help you dig deep into Amazon product video production, and they will teach you how to make your brand stand out from the competition with quality videos guaranteed to sell. And if you don't have a trademark or if you're not enrolled in brand registry, they have all of these hacks, tips, and tricks to put you on every single section of your Amazon product listing without restriction. So when you're there checking out this workshop on our website at thedvshow.com, go ahead and check out more tips. Head into the Download Vault, watch our video series. We offer so much to accomplish our mission to rid the world of bad video. Go ahead and check it out and see the goodies. We're also on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, where we offer even more tricks and techniques when it comes to video production. All right, Helen has our next question.
I hear Amazon has stringent rules for their product video uploading service. Some businesses I work with are failing to meet the required criteria, causing Amazon to delete videos. suspend access to videos or other content tools, and even terminate entire accounts from the platform. Do you know the guidelines to avoid problems like this? Thanks. Great podcast.
Why, thank you, Helen. Another great question. So here's a list of some key points you need to keep in mind while uploading videos on Amazon. First of all, the videos must be made in complete English language. Any claim that you make in the video about the product, whether that's explicit or implicit, must be supported by some proof. You may include your personal opinion only if it's accurate as noted on the product. Substantial evidence is a must for any claim that can be translated as a statement. You must promote the product as the brand owner. So you have to be the brand owner to have a video up on there. You can't use derogatory or defamatory words for your competitors in the industry. That's not only unprofessional, but Amazon doesn't like it. The uploaded videos are not supposed to contain any promotional information, time-sensitive information, pricing, or discount claims. You can't even use words like affordable, on sale, or cheap, etc. Now, this is coming directly from Amazon's website. And last but not least, you can't make any medical claims, health claims. You can't give medical advice. You can't put that in the videos. No sensitive content, controversial content, nothing political, nothing sexually implicated, and that is definitely not allowed. All right, let's go to Roman's question.
I have 3 retail stores. When the pandemic hit, we moved to selling our products on Amazon and now thinking we should have our own e-commerce website. Is video just as powerful and more dominant on our own platform as it was on Amazon? In our experience, it takes more than video to get the customer's attention.
Roman, we popped your question into one of the best social audio apps out there, and it was quickly answered by Steve Dennis, author of the book, How to Be Remarkable in Retail. Steve, thanks for being on the DV show. Now, is video the dominant way to get a customer to buy, to get their attention?
No, I don't think it's dominant, but I think, again, I hate to make these sweeping statements, but, certain kinds of approaches work better in certain contexts. But I mean, certainly videos become really powerful. In fact, my own podcast, my producer keeps trying to push us to do more video to try to promote it, because some of that has to do with just the way people engage with content today, and how if people are starting at YouTube, right? If you're don't have a presence on YouTube, they may not even discover you. So I think it's becoming much more powerful for sure. But again, I think you have to really look at your individual circumstances. But the hard thing, I guess, fundamentally, and even kind of go back to the premise of remarkable, but the other big challenge from a marketing perspective is, how do you even get attention in the first place, right? How do you break through all the noise, all the dual screening and all the busyness of our life? So how do you first get noticed? But, even if you get noticed, you may not get meaningful engagement. And so I think video certainly is one of the ways that you can really draw people in, tell a more complete story, certainly in many cases, than you can through, on Twitter or, typical digital advertising, retargeting, all the kind of other parts of the marketing toolkit. So I think it's incredibly powerful. You just, got to pick your spots on it like anything.
Thank you, Steve. Now, we'll post a link to Steve's book in the show notes of this podcast. And again, the name of that book is How to Be Remarkable in Retail. Good stuff. Our last question comes from Anita.
I really can't afford a full-blown video shoot to get that perfectly crafted video on my Amazon product listing. What are my options and alternatives?
Anita, if you have the time and resources for a full video shoot, well, most of us don't. But here's a little secret. You don't need to shoot a single second of video footage to create a compelling video on your product listing. Take a good look, and you'll notice a solid majority of Amazon sellers and vendors don't include any actual footage in their listing videos. Now, here's a few easy ways to upload video to your Amazon listing without a photo shoot. I don't recommend this because it's the definition of bad video, but since you're in a crunch, I'll give you some information to start out. Now, you can turn static images into a moving one by panning in, out, up, or down if you want to show the details of your product. Photo transitions turn a slideshow into an instant video. You can use animated text overlaid on static images. That creates a sense of movement. And you can also use stock video footage when moving images are absolutely necessary. Just be careful the footage is generic and doesn't showcase products that could be mistaken for your own. Well, that does it for another edition of the DV Show podcast. Keep in mind, this podcast is powered by you, the listener. Video production is not for everyone. It can easily become overwhelming, time-consuming, intimidating, and technical when all you want to do is create a video that works for you. The options are daunting, and that's why we're here. Now, if you haven't visited our website this week, take a look. Always keep in touch with us at thedvshow.com. You can get in touch with us on social media like Twitter, Instagram, and of course, LinkedIn. And we will see you next week. Keep your questions coming in.
Video production just got easier. The DV Show.
Serious about creating better video? You're in the right place. Subscribe to our free online coaching service and expand your learning beyond our popular podcast.